being happy isn't a new idea. I'm here at The Hague at the Women's Economic Forum, and I have the distinct pleasure of meeting with one of the distinguished guests. This is Mr. Anton Phillips. And any of you who have ever heard of the Phillips Corporation would see the connection, because Mr. Anton Phillips is the grandson of the Phillips founder, yes?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The book here that he was featuring, obviously written in Dutch, is all about finding your happiness?
Right.
Okay, tell, if you would, what happened to you when you discovered happiness was important?
Well, what I discovered is that a lot of people go through many years of education, then go through working life without ever somebody finding out in a systematic way what are the talents of this person and under what circumstances would they come to best use. And if unless people find that, they will not find work that really is enjoyable to them. So in order to find work that you love, you have to find out what is your intrinsic motivation, what are the skills you like to use, what are the circumstances that are motivating to you, what is the subject matter you like to work with, and what is the relationship towards other people that is best for you, and what finally, ultimately, gives you real satisfaction. And when you know those things, you can look at whatever profession you can think of and see whether that would fit you or whether it wouldn't fit you.
I totally agree. You see, I'm nodding and nodding. I heard you speak yesterday. For anyone who has ever struggled with how come they don't feel comfortable at work, or why they don't feel like they're having a good time, Mr. Phillips knew it for 12 years, working in the wrong capacity, until you found your happiness, and now is an expert. So I hope whether you find this book, and the title of it in English will be called what? I know it's not written in English, but what is the title?
It's called The Power of Motivation.
Get out of bed.
The Power of Motivation by Mr. Anton Phillips. And maybe one day it will also be written in English. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.